George Jones.
Playing the best music.
Downtown Radio.
Just gone 17 and a half minutes past 4, and my favourite part, the star spot. Ladies travelled all the way from Legendary. She went up the other day to see us when we were in Foyleside. Right at the end of the programme, she said, I wonder would you listen to my CDs? I did. I thought they were brilliant, and that's why I invited her down. It's Ruth James. And this is her singing. Woo!
Songs on the radio, they might be fast and they might be slow, and every song they sing has got me thinking about you. I see a fella walking down the street, he looks at me and he smiles real sweet, but he don't matter to me because I'm thinking about you. Every little dream I dream about you, every little song I sing about you drives me crazy when you go away. I ought to keep you locked up at home. Like a wild horse I wanna break you. I love you so much I hate you. Every little thing reminds me of you, honey, when you leave me here all alone. My tongue gets tied when I try to talk, my knees get weak when I start to walk. I might as well stay home and keep her thinking about you. The young and the restless on the TV set look just like us when we first met, and when they start to kiss and gets me thinking about you. Every little dream I dream about you, every little thought I think about you drives me crazy when you go away. I ought to keep you locked up at home.
All made possible by her great voice and her husband's electronic techniques. Bringing all the equipment into the bedroom, that's how it was recorded, and it just sounds brilliant. Ruth, it's lovely to have you here.
Hi George, thank you for having me on.
Great stuff, great stuff. Let me give you a wee bit of background to the listeners. You were born away up in Greencastle, County Donegal, apparently. But then when you moved into Derry, did you?
I did.
After
I moved there when I was about 9.
When you were 9.
Moved.
But when you were 6, you were fairly seriously ill.
I was very ill and I was bedbound basically for about 4 months. And wasn't even allowed up to sort of watch the TV except maybe on a Sunday when Jimmy Clitheroe was on, you know.
Yeah.
A few people remember that. But basically I had, my entertainment was a radio that my mum brought down to the bedroom, and that's when I fell in love with music.
Yeah, absolutely. It happens to all of us. But you also took professional singing lessons, didn't you, from a very well-known family in Derry, the McCaffrey family.
My mum wanted to encourage me to take up music, and I did like singing. I was just singing around the house, you know, the old hairbrush thing in front of the
wanted to be Dusty Springfield.
Wanted to be anybody that sang.
I wanted to be Buddy Holly, actually.
I'm glad you didn't want to be Dusty Springfield.
No, definitely not. No, I hadn't the hair for it.
No, but she encouraged me to go there, and I was enjoying it. It was with James McCaffrey, as you know, as you said, was very well known.
Oh yes, one of the world, or well, at least the country's foremost singing teachers too.
Fantastic man.
Great family.
But I discovered athletics in between through my school, and I was quite good at that, and then I had to spend more time at it and go to more training and sort of selected for the Northern Ireland team, so then I had to train.
So the singing took a bit of a background then?
It did, and looking back now, I know I could have made both work, but it was a choice that was made at the time. And
I mean, you have a family, a grown-up family really, and your son is involved in music too as well. He plays a guitar and stuff like that and things like that.
Yeah.
So this yearning for singing, you joined a choir back in 97, and you met this man here who provided all the technical equipment to enable you to record. When you first heard yourself recorded, did that suddenly say to you, well look, maybe I should go out and sing?
I was a bit new. The first time I actually sang in public was in a bar. I was called up to sing a song and got a fair bit of good feedback from that. And then Jerry decided, you know, you should be doing this. So he went out and got the equipment, and actually before we did any recordings I was out singing in pubs. It was only later
that we decided we'd start recording, and Jerry went to the local technical college to take up a sound engineering course.
See how much he loves you.
He does.
He went back to school just for you. Just for you. That's absolutely brilliant. And now here you are with stuff recorded. Your ambitions are just enormous now that you want to do. You've been involved in a few jazz dates too for the City of Culture thing, haven't you?
Yeah.
The Derry Jazz Festival
Yeah.
thing.
Normally I've just been a spectator, and my friend comes up from Dublin. She sings every year in the Jazz Festival. She's been really encouraging and really pushed me to do this along with Jerry. And this year I got 6 gigs in the Jazz Festival,
Brilliant.
which was amazing. I enjoyed every one of them. It was just a
Now
fantastic
you're holding a
experience.
real microphone instead of a hairbrush.
That's right. That's right.
You know, this is what amazes me about Star Spot, because just someone explain, somebody like yourself, a housewife from Derry Lynn, never thought she could sing until her husband recorded her in the kitchen. And when they sent me up the CD, you closed your eyes and you were listening to Adele. And this lady had a grown-up family too as well.
Yeah.
But it was only in later life how much you realised how much you wanted to sing, exactly like her.
Yeah.
And this is why I love Star Spot, because we get people of all different genres and ages and everything. So what is your ultimate ambition to do now?
I would just like to keep
Because the family's
singing.
all grown up now.
Yeah, and they've been very encouraging as well. I'd like to keep singing. I'd like to I'm quite happy to be out there doing gigs, in pubs, hotels, restaurants, that kind of thing. I like jazz. I like the easy listening stuff as well, but I love everything.
Good.
I really, really love everything.
You have to be an adaptable singer, I think, to adapt to any genre at all.
Yeah.
You came in here and just blew us all away, because you stepped down the studio with your backing track to a great Bee Gees song, which we're going to play now for you. All I can say is thank you so much for taking the time to come down on the Star Spot. I really hope it helps
Thank you very
your
much,
dreams
George.
and your career too, because I think in this business, age doesn't matter at all, really. If you really want to do it, just get out there and do it, and if it feels that's what you want to do. And I think you will do tremendously well. Brilliant. When are the jazz gigs? Are they finished now?
They are usually around the May bank holiday every year.
Yeah.
And so it's next year now, for the Derry Jazz Festival. This was a particularly exciting one for me because it was a City of Culture year, and I really enjoyed it. So hopefully I'll get a few more.
Well, I would say anybody listening and going to listen to this lady singing live now will certainly give you bookings. Have you a website, by the way? Has this man created a website
I
for
have
you?
a Facebook.
Facebook, okay. It's Ruth James?
Ruth James Music at hotmail.co.uk.
There you are, okay. Bookings acceptable. Jerry will be there to make sure it's the right sort of gig, right? This wonderful Bee Gees song, and it's a great voice of Ruth James. I wish you all the luck in the world.
Thank you, George.
And thanks for dropping in, Ruth. Here it comes.
There's a light, a certain kind of light that never shone on me. I want my life to be, to live with you, to live with you. There's a way. Everybody says to each and every little thing, but what good does it bring if I ain't got you? I ain't got you, baby. You don't know what it's like, baby. You don't know what it's like to love somebody the way I love you. In my mind, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. I ain't got to be so blind, and I'm blind. that's what I am. I live and breathe for you. But what good does it do if I ain't got you? I ain't got you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Baby, you don't know what it's like. Baby, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, love somebody, love somebody you don't know. Love somebody, love somebody, just somebody you don't know. Love somebody, love somebody, love somebody. Oh, love somebody, love somebody the way I love you.
Just absolutely brilliant.